Namaste. Welcome to the MystiCOOLS. Woo-hoo! Our weekly update, Empath Vibes. Happy New Year, everyone. We've definitely moved and shifted into 2023. Woo! Woo! You know, all that jazz, all that jazz. Yeah, so for me, this was like a lot of like moving into a fresh new start. You know, I guess, you know, that's obviously a January thing. But also like seriously letting go of some really dense things I've held on to for a long time, me personally. And coming back into like, yeah, I meditate, do yoga and stuff, but really deeply, like out of my head space of, you know, like, trying to figure out all these different things that were coming up and understanding that them coming up is a process of them clearing out. So, you know, I just worked a lot on setting my intentions to stay in God mission, to not give up on God, to stay focused on, you know, how I can best be like example, through my pain, I wrote a lyric, through my pain, I learned compassion. So instead of becoming bitter, resentful, or angry, you know, which unconsciously could have went that direction, but I decided really to take it deep into meditation and to clear that from within me. And I ended up like playing this like binaural beats of the angels to clear my space, and I woke up feeling amazing. So woo-woo! You know, I needed some spiritual rest and some actual, like, deep rest. For me, protection, Archangel Michael clearing stuff out. You know, we talked about that last week and stuff. And I actually literally practiced that with Archangel Michael all week. And so we really got pretty deep. But so, you know, I hope your week was deep and wonderful and expansive. And so moving into the new year, the first message I got, I really just got one out of the stone cards, and it was like, it just makes sense. So in intention, and you know, that's a common thing where people will be setting their, you know, their intentions, or what is it called, New Year's resolutions, you know, like if you wanted to, you know, I don't know, this year you'd like to try, you know, doing something wild like skydiving. Or set your intention for it, or you'd like to change your job and you set your intention for it, or you'd like to spend more time with your family and you start setting your intentions. So this is a good time, that solar power, that solar plexus, that really, you know, taking that free will to activate the changes you want to see and set the intentions going into the new year. What a fresh new way to start. All right, so another one I got was clear from the angels is clear your space. So this is a great time to like clear out the clutter. It literally says that. Yeah, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. This is something I've been working on, you know, feng shui in my house, but really I realized that, you know, it's really about what I'm doing, the inner work. So energetically for us, like for example, clearing other people's energy out of my field, other people's thoughts, and through like disciplined meditation is what I really had to, that's how I feng shuied my mind. So, you know what I mean? Like clear your space, however that is. Maybe it means like actually donating physical things. Maybe it actually means clearing your mental space and sitting and meditating and not carrying like everyone's thoughts and beliefs and feelings and everything. As an empath, we can definitely do that. I realized like a lot of this stuff was not mine. So, but there's no need to be upset. You know, those are those people's feelings or thoughts or, you know, judgments or whatever. That's on them. That's all good. Like, I ain't mad about it. You know what I mean? Because clearing my space is clearing out any resentment as well. And also, you know, for you, for example, whatever it may be, whether it's on the physical, clear your space, like energetically, like physically, or whether it's like clear your mind, clear your heart space. Maybe you've been carrying, who knows, grieving a loss. I mean, anything, you know, or holding on to other people's pain or something like that. So what I learned through that is instead of taking it personal, if someone like charges at you when they're in pain, is to transmute that into compassion, but also with strong boundaries. So when you clear your space, you clear your mind, you clear your heart, you're aligned with spirit, you're not offended when someone else starts, it's like, whoa, 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 I recommend you take that back and clear it out. you know, or if they don't understand that, then you're like, I'm going to ask God to clear it out, or at least clear it out at me. And if it could bless them, that's great. But clear your space, not just feng shui your house, like feng shui your inner house. You know what I mean? Like that's the vibe I'm getting. That could also mean on a spiritual, energetic level as well as physical, because what's within is without. So, you know, it's kind of both. So, like, if you're having a hard time, I don't know, organizing your things, that's what I was having a hard time. I keep giving things away and things keep getting given to me. And I love it. I love it. I really, really do. And I want those things. I just, like, how do I organize it? And so all this mental space of other people's thoughts and feelings about me was really taking up my concentration. And that's what Jesus was like, come back to me and focus through true meditation. And I was trained. I have 500-hour yoga certification. You know, I've been teaching and stuff. So, like, I know how to do this, but I wasn't practicing as intense. So, you know, maybe it's something like that for you. You know, maybe you slipped away some practices, or you need to intend to create practices, like meditation might be part, you know, just because we're empaths doesn't mean we're daily meditating. So, you know what I mean? So maybe that's something. I think meditation is really required for mental concentration. It's really been awakening for me. But whatever way you need to clear your space and set the intention. So my intention for this year, I'm just giving my examples like I do, because, you know, relate it to how it goes, you know, fill in the blank. My intention is to spend more time with my family. My intention is to, you know, maybe stop trying to feng shui my house and feng shui my inner house. I mean, you know, I don't know. You put it with whatever works for you. But setting the intentions, clearing out what isn't working anymore, you know, or just feng shuiing from the inner to the outer. And then also, if you know, things of the past that need to be let go of, or pains. You know, this is what I've really, really reflected on, is bliss to me is getting out of the back and forth coin of pain and pleasure, pain and pleasure, pain and pleasure. It's just like stuck in a vortex of please get me out. You know, is what I was really. And bliss would be ascending past that, you know, pain and pleasure dynamic. And I find that when you're experiencing, okay, pleasure is easy to attach to, right? But when the other side of that has to flip and you get pain. So let's say you were in some relationship, but it wasn't really good for you. And there was pleasure, but then all of a sudden it ends and there's pain. Well, compassion can help you transcend that pain, and then you'll experience true bliss. I also found that meditation and stillness helped me out of the pain of, like, the thoughts that other people had of me. It was really, 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 it felt like torturing me. I was breaking into, like, fevers and, you know, that's why I was talking about Archangel Michael clearing out stuff, because people may not realize it, but when you think a negative thought about someone else, it is a form of, like, kind of black magic. It's unconscious, but you could, like, energetically hit them with a negative. And so, you know, I just wondered, like, why would people, you know, this is intense. But then I remembered that, like, a lack of discipline is not a meditative mind. It's full of clutter. So it's like, thinks I'm the problem, but I'm probably not even the problem. And so I shouldn't take offense to this. I could use compassion. And this is, like, not even, like, physical, just energetic, like hearing sounds or feeling things and going, man, this doesn't feel like my energy, and being that I've worked so much professionally on identifying what's mine and what's not, you know, but what I learned is compassion. So that's our next one. So if you're dealing with anything like that, and let's just say light workers, empaths, healers, we do sometimes face judgments and criticisms and sort of people, like, not understanding us. At least in my case, I have. Maybe you haven't, but I know a lot of people, you know, who stand out. What really helped me was this Buddhist said, I don't remember his name, but Avi is going to edit this and he'll be able to refer it, because he actually did a video on it too, which was so funny because we never even talked about it. It was, like, linked up. But it said, you know, the more you shine your light, the more shadows you cast. So that's for real. And if that's the case, just practice compassion, okay? Shed some light. We're all learning. We're all learning. That's right. Whether we're denying the learning, it's still learning. You know, it's just no choice. Like, there is a choice, but, you know, the more you, the universe is going to give you plenty of opportunities to learn your lessons, whether you choose them or not, and they'll keep coming until you learn them. So, there's compassion, right? So, soften your hearts with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So, if you're dealing with anything that needs transformation, compassion. Clear that space, set those intentions, and then you get, you know, download. So let's go into that. We got our chakras of the week. We got our crown. Another one. This is like, I think the third or fourth coming through. So we're getting a lot of heavenly downloads. It's also that time of the year where the veil's thinner and we get a lot more information. So breath is the angel already here. Ooh, I like that. It is the guide we've been given. Breathing out, we hear the words, I am always. Breathing out with you. Aww, the angels are always with you. Look at that, compassion. So getting the higher wisdom to handle situations like that. And it really helps to clear out your space so that you're not taking anything offensively because your wires are grounded and balanced. That's a great thing about feng shui and clearing out your space is you can concentrate and meditate and really be clear and know, like, your boundaries and know, like, how to be loving. You know, you're more centered to be loving and set those intentions. Awesome. So let's go into, so we're going to be downloading our next chakra, which is the sacral. So I've had bursting creativity flowing through me. So maybe that's something you're experiencing too, is a lot more of your creative energy or just your love vibes, if you know what I mean. Sacral, it might be time to get intimate with others. I don't know. Your story is your story. But for me, a lot of creativity. Just, woo! Can't stop, won't stop. Been rapping, singing, dancing every day. I've come out of my shell. I started sharing, you know, I meet other rappers and they're like, well, if you don't mind, can I hear you rap? I'm like, sure. At this point, I'm not even embarrassed anymore. I'm just like, I'm going to shine my light. There might be shadows, but I'm going to have compassion and I'm going to shine it anyway. So creativity's been exploding for me personally, so maybe for you too. Or, you know, maybe you're enjoying an intimate relationship that's deepened. I have no idea. Let's, you know, whatever it is for you will resonate, but Sacral's coming up for this week. Our breath has our back. Nice. And our front. Nice. And even when we put up a front, nice, it finds our weakness irrelevant to the great mystery of our being and our doing. Ooh, you know what I got from this? Is like, even when we put up a front, like, come on, y'all, if you got feelings for somebody, maybe it's time to, like, confess that, or, like, you know, pull off the mask. Like, maybe you're, like, really creative at something, but you, like, been putting on a front, like, oh, I'm not that good, and you're freaking awesome. So just rip those masks off. Come on, you know? Truth sets you free. Yeah. All right, so breathing in, we hear the words, I balance, breathing out, in breath. I balance in breath. So, yeah. All right, so with the clear your space, for me it was my mind, but for some reason I'm picking up for a lot of you, I don't know why, I'm just getting this like ding. It might be the heart space. You know, there might be some clutter in the heart. Maybe you've been hurt before, you know, that's the whole compassion thing, or maybe you've been putting up fronts, I don't know, trying to be like, keep it subtle for others, but really your heart wants to expand, and maybe you've tried to dim it down or something like that, so it's time to shine it bright. But we got the heart chakra for the week, and it's just collectively I feel more so that goes with clearing out the clutter. For me, it's been the mind, but you know, like I said, it's not just about me. It's about all of us. So something else is coming in for maybe a lot of you. Might actually be clearing out your heart space. Old things of the past that, you know, rejections and pains and hurts and stuff might have really held you back. So clear it out, open your heart. All right. Before love can be actualized, a space must be created for it. Ah, boom, that's the message for the collective. Yeah, y'all been harboring stuff in your heart. You know, it's time to clear out the clutter of the heart. because you're going to get a fresh start. And I love how it says before, love can be actualized. So in factual actualization, love can be real when you really let it in. This is breath's intent to create a space of and for love in the lands of lesser light. So also it makes me think of the compassion that we shed on others instead of holding resentment. We actually become way more empowered empaths when we can transmute, clear out the space, hold compassion, hold the light, be the bridge, you know, set the intentions, create the space. Because if we clear out our pain, we can be empowered to hold space for others or the collective that's beginning to go into the ascension process. So I think it's really level up time cleaning out the clutter. All right, so breathing in, we hear the words, I love. Breathing out, we hear the words, my breath. I love my breath. So meditation might be a great way to clear out some of that space. Awesome. Yay! So collectively, I'm feeling it's more so the heart. Personally, it was more so my mind. But we all good. We all good. Whatever resonates for you is the best. All right, so then through meditation, you know, and through clearing out our space and through opening our hearts and through setting our attention on our intentions that are pure, and taking out the mask of the front and being honest with our true intentions and clearing out the pains or whatever, so we can be really clear what we actually mean to say and feel. But the next one we get from the angels is spiritual understanding. So again, through all of that clearing and meditating and centering leads to, like, you know, an awakening, so you get deeper understanding. Okay, so esoteric information symbols is coming in, helping you understand spiritual truths. That's right. That's right. So, you know, level up, y'all. Level up. All right, then we got the blue. So speak your truth, you know, get in alignment, clear out the space of the heart so, you know, you're able to speak from a place of sovereignty, to set your intentions properly, to download the spiritual understanding, you know, with the compassion, transcending any pain, clearing out the clutter, taking off the mask, really being who you really are, believing in your, you know, trusting in the process and connecting to your breath and to your true essence. So breath languages power and uses words as beacons of power and light. We choose and we use our words at the speed of light. So this is the power of the magic of the one that we wield. So yeah, our breath language is powerful. It's magic. So this says, visualize yourself in the middle of a four-way infinity sign moving through your heart. Y'all, this is a week of the heart. Like, I've been working on mine for years, so I feel like my mind needed help. But, like, this seems to be the work of the heart this week. This really feels like collectively it's time to work on the heart. Okay? Moldavite. Get it. Just green. So maybe, like, if y'all are meditating, like, maybe green, wearing green, or just something when you're clearing your heart, just more green in your life. Go out into Mother Earth and, you know, release the heart. Anyway, it's just a lot about the hearts coming through, and I just wanted to emphasize that. It feels like the collective main message here is to clear the space of the heart to make, you know, to make room for the new. All right. So, four-way infinity sign moving through your heart. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. The activation is visualize yourself in the middle of a four-way infinity sign moving through your heart. Pull your breath out to the right, hearing the words, may all be happy. Then to the left, hearing may all be healthy. Then behind you, may all be abundant. And last, pull up your breath forward, herein may all be free. All right, so the four ways, working with the heart energy, I'm absolutely loving this, is to the right is may all be happy. To the left, may all be healthy. To the back, may all be abundant. To the forward, may all be free. So collectively using our heart power to help move the collective forward. This is what I'm definitely getting. So using our breath, speaking from our heart, speaking through our throat chakra, but from a cleared heart space that is purified, rectified, and the highest vibe. That's what I'm definitely picking up. Yeah. Main work this week is an open heart. Okay, so that's a great activity to practice, like breathing to the right, breathing to the left, breathing to the front, to the back. So to the right, may all be happy. To the left, may all be healthy. To the back, may all be abundant. And to the front, may all be free. Woo! And that's our video for this week. Thank you so much for joining us here today on the MystiCOOLS. May your heart be open and downloading some awesome esoteric information and compassion and high vibrations and, truth through your pure intention. Go on and make a change, be the light you want to see and all that stuff, so that we may all be free, and that be a meditation that we can all practice and really amplify on. It's like an open heart and freedom and health and abundance for all. Cool. So thanks for joining us here today in the MystiCOOLS. If you like our channel, go ahead, subscribe. We'd love to, we just love the support, and we love to support. So it's kind of like, woo, got a thing going there. And then hit like, hit the little bell notifications, if you want to see all our upcoming videos. And also, you can leave a comment if you feel inspired. And keep it lit, y'all. Open heart, keep it right, keep it light. All that, we thank you for showing up. Thank you for being you. And Happy New Year and many blessings to you. Have a wonderful, holy, blessed week. Namaste.